If you are watching this on YouTube and you're falling asleep or you're driving, you can listen to the audio version on Spotify or Apple Music or anywhere that you listen to podcasts. The link is in my bio. If you are listening on Spotify or Apple Music, you can watch us be so hot and glam and see all the facial expressions, see everything that is so slay about us on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Trevi Moran. Hello, fabulous people.
Hey.
It's Trevi.
And it's Kate.
Welcome back to our podcast called
6 Feet Above. Okay, that's a new.
That's our new, like the
Yeah.
unison or the harmony.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
fifth harmony, we're just like second harmony.
100%.
Even though that definitely wasn't a harmony.
I thought it was.
It was harmonious.
Period. What's
but
up?
A little bit melodious. When you lie in euphonious.
I'm not good at that.
I'm trying to spit bars, yo.
I know I'm not good at the bars.
Well, that would be a good segment. Us
Just let's
freestyle rapping.
Okay, let's do it now.
Okay. Are you going?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the beat.
Trevi and Kate going on a date because they're celibate.
And trans.
Okay, like we need to get in the studio ASAP.
No. Rocky, aka
Yeah.
we were in the same room with him.
He's so hot.
Why is he so hot? In
Okay,
person?
I always knew he was hot, but it was just like the swag and the riz. I was like,
the Swizzler and the Rizzler and
No.
the hair.
yeah. And he was so proud and just like happy to be around Rihanna.
Yeah,
Because
I
you know,
damn
a lot
right
of
wanted to be
guys,
pregnant right then and there.
a lot of guys are haters of their successful girlfriends, you know? And he was like, I'm just happy to be here.
He didn't even want any of the spotlight.
No.
He chilled back.
Yeah.
Rihanna was just. I can't believe we were
That
in the same room as Rihanna.
was crazy.
Cut to the last episode where Kate goes, "I hope Rihanna's gonna be there. Do you think she's gonna be there?"
Yeah.
Fully was.
I can't believe like I saw her because you know I've been like looking at her for years.
No. She's one of those celebrities that's up there with Beyonce where like
Yeah.
I've accepted that it's unattainable to be in the same room as her.
Yeah. Unattainable.
Point blank period.
We were so close.
We were gonna
Like,
say we were so drunk.
Yeah. Wait, you
Wait,
weren't?
you were?
But like I feel like we locked eyes, which means that she could have a dream about us. And it's crazy that she didn't invite us into her VIP since she's so
Which
obsessed with
was
us.
nuts. Which was nuts. Yeah, there was a little VIP area. We didn't get a
Yeah.
photo. I also like don't necessarily love that being my first interaction with somebody who is iconic to me. Like,
why not?
I don't love a meet and greet moment. It seems forced. Like I know she got a bag to be there. She got a
Right.
bag to meet people.
Yeah.
And if I went up to her and met her, she'd be like, "Oh, cute," and then like she'd forget about it. Like I want it to be like
Yeah. How do you want to meet her?
on set.
Oh
the
yeah.
studio.
Like you're like
something
modeling for her.
No, just yeah, like literally like something like for Fenty Skin or
Yeah.
for like something for like work wise where it's like real.
Oh yeah.
And not-
I'd love that.
Yeah. But how have you been holding up since then?
Not good. I just like
Why?
I just been thinking about it and I'm like, wow, I just can't believe I saw her. It's just like her and Megan Thee Stallion. I'm like really like fangirl.
Right.
Like obsessed. So I can't believe it. Like, thank you so much for and okay, can I say something else?
No.
Okay, so obviously I was Trevi's plus one. And I just want to say it like meant a lot to me that you like went out of your way to introduce me to people and like not leave me out, which like I know is like whatever,
It's-
maybe bare minimum, but it's like not because a lot of people wouldn't do that. And like fans would come up to you and be like, oh my God, I'm such a big fan, blah, blah. And you were like, thank you. This is my friend Kate. And they were obviously like, oh, it's
you know
crazy you brought a
what?
rat. But like it meant a lot.
Oh my
You're
god.
real.
No,
You're
I
real.
love you and I
Yeah.
literally I would do that with you to the day I die if I had to. I had to learn from being the plus one and being the straggler
You
of
get
like
it?
no, because I like at one point in my life like it felt like it doesn't even have to be with these types of events. It could be with literally anyone
Yeah.
talking to someone that I don't know. I literally feel like I have trauma from not being introduced to people. Like from people just talking to other people in front of me while I'm just sitting right there and people not
Yeah, and you're
bringing
standing
me
there
into
like
the
a plank, and it's like,
I'm like, what am I, empty space?
yeah, like I need an invisibility cloak yesterday.
Yesterday.
Doy. So it meant a
So
lot.
obviously it's like if I could bring someone into the conversation to avoid that feeling, which I know very, very, very well, I'm gonna do it. And you're special. which I know you're gonna be at more of these events with me because you're literally famous now.
Yeah, you're literally too good to me.
Crazy. But nah, what? Was that a word?
Come again?
No, but I had fun with you. That was one of the 2 events we went to.
I went out twice in a week. That's crazy.
No, because next time you're coming to Barney's Beanery.
Yeah, and maybe I'll
going
stay out
tonight.
past 11. You are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is my Barney's fit.
Well, guess what I'm doing tomorrow morning?
Fucking that guy again?
No, I'm volunteering. So, yeah.
Oh, what are you doing now?
So, yeah, that is volunteering.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're volunteering?
7 a.m., so a girl can't be at Barney's.
Slay.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, so we went out together 2 nights.
Yeah. So the second time we went to iconic modeling agency that I am with called Wilhelmina.
Period. I loved when they dropped me.
Oh, that's crazy. If any of my agents are watching this right now,
it was Wilhelmina, Miami, though.
Oh.
So, like...
Okay, so
and I'm
LA...
obsessed with your agent. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Isn't he the best?
He's the best. He's the boist.
He was so fun. He loves you so much.
He was such a cutie.
Yeah, so we went to that, and it was very... I've never claimed to be a model. I may look like one, bitch.
Yeah.
I may serve a look. I will wake up looking like a Demogorgon sometimes.
Period.
As we all do.
As we must.
But I could turn a look. And I think some people have taken notice to that. It's not me sucking my own ass.
You're literally a model. Like, you're a 6-foot gorgeous bitch. Let me try not to swear. But
Doesn't literally matter.
No,
what now? Because you have to edit.
Yeah. Oh my God, I don't want to swear.
Kate started helping us edit and
bleeping out these swears takes time.
Bleeping out the swears. Yeah. And then we almost got demonetized in our last episode, and I was like, "What the?"
That makes no sense.
Well, I got it handled.
I know you did.
Human review. Someone watched the whole entire hour.
Good for them. You're welcome.
And they probably giggled.
Yeah, they probably chuckled.
Okay, so but we were there. We were at this Wilhelmina holiday party.
And I witnessed you put in work.
What do you mean?
I mean, you went up to a guy, and I was
and it
so
was
impressed.
so successful.
I know.
Why am I talking with him?
Are we okay?
You do that to me.
I do, yeah.
You make me oify myself.
I know, but your shit rubs off on me.
U-I-A-E-I-O-U.
You're like, at all.
And sometimes why?
Okay, you're spitting another bar. A really hot guy walks in, and Trevi was like claiming it, and I was like, "It's all you," because he's literally 6 feet and hot. So get him away from me.
6'3".
He was
which is,
6'3".
So scary for you.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
But like, tell us how you went up to him. It was like impressive.
Well,
I could never.
He knows I exist now, so I have to be as vague as possible with this. I mean, it didn't go anywhere, but I would say it was quite successful.
He's obsessed with you.
No, because literally he's begging on his knees.
Okay, but like, the conversation you had at the bar when I was like, oh my goodness.
I was in my heels, as every 6-foot bitch at this party was. There was models everywhere, gorgeous people everywhere. So we weren't the only ones. We were special, but everyone was special in their own way. Everyone was very, very, very hot.
A little too hot.
It was a little intimidating.
Yeah, it was overwhelming.
Like, runway models and high fashion print models and stuff like that. So
yeah.
It was a very interesting scene, but I was like, I was in heaven. You know me, I love a 6-foot something baby face. Literally anyone with a pulse.
I knew you were going to say that.
Literally anyone with a cock and balls.
The standards are high.
The standards are soy hoy.
Soy hoy.
I can't stop doing that. Okay, but anyway, I go up to this guy. How did I do it? Oh, he was with someone that I knew, and I'm like, I brought up a random thing to her, and I'm like,
so smart.
Yeah, do you know when so-and-so's gonna be here, blah, 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 and I like, look, and this is the same thing that I was, you know how, I was introducing you to people at Rihanna? Mm-hmm. That girl didn't introduce me to him.
Fake!
So, but listen, I've learned to stand my own ground, so I did a little shift and go, oh, hi, I'm Trevi, nice to meet you. Because how hard is it?
It's like, it means so much.
I'm at the bar with Kate, we're getting Red Bull, doy, and he's at the bar getting whatever fucking alcoholic beverage. He goes, do you want a drink? And I go, no, I don't drink. And then they do the whole, you're lame, why?
He said that.
Everyone does, because I look like a party girl. I look like I get fucked up. You could see it in my wrinkles, but Well, not anymore.
No, you can see it in your eyes. You have like a demonic look. Yeah.
But I do have soul. That's the thing. You look at some alcoholics and you're like, where to go?
Yeah. Nary a
Where
soul.
did it
Yeah.
go?
Nowhere.
Nary a soul.
Nary a soul. Why do I speak? Okay.
No, because literally. And I go, oh. And this is my favorite thing. I love scaring people with my alcoholism. I look at him, I go, oh, because if I drank, I would continue to for days and end up in an alley. And he's like, oh, what? And he like laughed. He was like uncomfortable. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm in recovery. And
you said that, you told him.
I said something about like me like barfing or something in an alley. And he goes, you're going to be barfing up something later.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh.
All, I don't know if that was like a eating disorder joke. I don't know if that was like.
It was obviously about his dick in your mouth.
I was about to say, or was it a sex joke?
It was obviously a sex. Why would he make an eating disorder joke?
It's a model party.
Oh.
But I would like to think it's about his.
No, it's like you're a hot girl. He's a horny man. Obviously, it's about his dick in your mouth. And I was like, oh my literal heavens.
It was
nary
a classy sentence.
But like these male models say that shit because they think I can get away with it. One time I was like literally talking to a male model and I brought.
I'm so sorry.
And I brought my friend to his like event or something, and we were talking and he was like, I think I could handle the both of you. And I was like, I thought we were like low-key dating.
Handle?
He could handle and she was a petite blonde.
Yeah, you're gonna make me want to drink a handle.
I know.
Yeah, so that was weird. I made that story a little bit long. There was a guy that came up to you at the Rihanna party who was actually, it actually blew my mind. He had to have been like freshly in college.
Okay.
Because I have my own 2 cents.
I don't like that you just said that because I was low-key into it until he started talking. He was cute.
Well, his maturity was
exactly. But he like was like, I think like 5'8", mustache. I was like checking all the boxes. And then
spooky.
He just like started talking to us and it was like child, negative Riz.
The Riz was like, no, this is how he opens up. He's staring at us. And
he was like, you guys trying to get shoes?
Yes, hold on. Yes. He was staring, and then you said something. You go, oh, God, what did you say?
No, I think I was like, dibs, and you were like, please.
Oh, yeah. You go, dibs. I go, please. And I was waiting for him to say something. I thought you were going to jump in first, but I was scared you were going to be like, you going for a run?
Yeah, no, I can't
one of
do
those
that.
Again?
I can't.
But he did that. He did one of those.
Yeah.
And he looks at you, and he goes, so y'all here to get some shoes?
Yeah, and we were like...
It's a literal shoe event.
Like, the second words came out of his mouth, I was like, no. But if he had game, I would have gone home with him.
No, yeah. At a shoe event saying, y'all here for some shoes.
Is absolutely nuts.
A little bonk tonk.
Yeah.
It's like...
And then he kept talking to us, and I was like, and I could see you like shifting away, and I was like, this is Trevi. And you literally, and then after it, you go, never introduce me to a man again.
I dead in the eyes. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to meet.
I know you did it. You were like shifting away, and I was like, no, come back.
I was doing a full 180, trying to look occupied, finding literally anyone.
Yeah.
Don't you ever introduce me to a man again. All right.
Off our chest.
This is the segment where we, once again, cut me open and remove my implants. Today we've brought in Dr. Miami to remove my implants from my chest and
put them in mine.
We're gonna redo it every week, and next week it's gonna come out of Kate and come into me, and I'd like to give a big thank you to Dr. Miami in his office. Okay. Anyway, so Off Our Chest is a segment where we just kind of rant or share something substantial or big that happened to us this week. Could be good or could be bad. Mm-hmm. I never have one when we film, so I would love you to take it away.
But you always get one like halfway through.
Right.
But okay, so my Off My Chest is like happy and sad, per usual. And so I ended things with that guy finally.
Liar.
No, I did. And I'm just like feeling really happy about it. I texted him, we hung out, and then 2 days later I texted him being like, hey, I'm gonna go celibate. and I'm done. Well, I delete all my dating apps, and it's like if I meet a guy out in the wild, I'll go on a date with him, but that's literally never gonna happen. So I'm celibate.
Not if you don't come to Barney's.
Oh, Lord. But like honestly, I'm so like not horny going into the new year. Like I'd rather literally like eat a local foot than like hook up with someone. Like I'm not kidding.
What's a local foot?
And it's just like, don't worry about it. And I'm just like ready for the fissure to heal and my heart to heal.
Whoa.
And it's just like we're moving on.
Okay.
And
I mean, this is good.
This is good.
This is
I'm
good.
just like, I'm just scared of like being lonely, but like whatever. Like it's bound to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like maybe it's better to be lonely than to be riding a roller coaster with somebody who doesn't give you what you deserve.
Okay, yeah.
I've been a philosopher on this show lately.
And you can actually say that again.
Crazy. It's literally our podcast.
I have no sex drive, so
Okay.
I need to locate that. That's like the sad part of my off my chest. I'm like, where'd it go?
Right.
Does yours like go up and down, or is it like pretty consistent?
It goes. Honestly, it's been up lately.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I don't know. It's low during the day and high at night. So I guess what I would say my off my chest for this week is my fucked up sleeping schedule. This has been going on for months now, probably 2 months. I'm either running on too much sleep or not enough sleep. So what I did is I fell asleep at like 9:30 p.m. last night because I was just so tired. I knocked out. I knew I was going to wake up in the middle of the night because my body won't be able to sleep through the night.
Yeah.
Like it just clocks me up. So I woke up at 4. And then I was like, okay, that's a lot. It's like 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's 7 hours. But like my body didn't register it as like a full night's sleep because I woke up in the dark. But I like stayed up. I stayed up to like 1 and then I napped today. And now I'm still up. So hopefully, just because my nap wasn't too long, I love the daytime too.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the night. But like, I want to be present for both.
Do you take sleep meds?
No. I
Try
don't like-
melatonin.
No, it makes me have
No?
weird dreams and I wake up all groggy. I can't do sleep meds anymore. They also make me like really hungry and I just like post-mate in my sleep. I'm not kidding. So, I mean, like, I don't know. It's something I'm working on, but I guess it's not. There's not really a solution. I guess we'll find out next week if I'm.
Yeah.
If
Have
it's
you tried like staying up all night, like for 24
That's
hours?
what I tried doing today, and then I napped at 1.
So hard.
But I think with Christmas coming up, waking up early then, and like all that jazz, it'll be fixed hopefully.
Yeah.
So we'll find out after the new year, y'all.
Day by day.
This is our last episode of the year.
I know.
Wow,
I'm
I can't
so
believe
glad.
we've been doing this for 1 year.
I can't believe we've been doing this for this long. I can't believe we're even doing this.
I know.
It's been in the works.
I was thinking about that.
I know. On my way here, I'm like, I can't believe I have a podcast with Trevi. Like, we've been talking about this for years.
No, because literally. Are you going home?
Yeah, I'm going to Boston.
3rd time in a month.
I know. So what about you?
I am going back to San Diego tomorrow. I'm going to be spending Christmas with my mom and then Christmas with my dad and then going back to LA. It's like I'm going to be hopping around a bunch of different cities. It's going to be a world tour for me.
Literally.
But yeah, I'm just excited to have a little break from LA. I'm like in a little... Everyone's gone anyway, so it's like there's nothing really to do. It's rainy.
Thanksgiving then Christmas is crazy though. Like family 1 month apart.
Is nutty.
Like, are you serious? It
Yeah.
takes so much out of me.
Yeah, so much.
But hey, we
Right.
gotta show up.
We got to do what we got to do.
Yeah. Do you fight with your siblings?
I don't really fight with my brother now. We used
No.
to. Like when I used to like, addiction.
Right.
But
But now it's civil.
now it's super civil.
Cute.
Yeah.
I fight with my sister all the time.
I was reading the comments on our last video, or I was reading the comments on our last episode. People love you, by the way. No, because they're gigging and gagging at you, and I'm so happy that they do.
Who, me?
No,
Little old me?
No, yeah.
Big young me? Okay.
What were they fucking bullying you about in the first episode?
Oh, when you were talking about how hard it is to date as a trans woman, and I was just like, yeah.
You learned from that. Now you're just like,
They were like, this girl doesn't care about you at all. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Anyways.
As you were literally like watching me pee on a sober living.
Screaming.
No, because you were getting paid for that.
Yeah, $17 an hour though, so.
10 grand a month for me.
Yeah. Right. It was 10 grand a month to live there for you? Mm. Talk about rent.
I know more of those girls paid a lot more.
Yeah, some paid like 20.
They were so like sketchy with their rates. I know some girls paid like 5, some girls paid like 20.
Some paid none. They got a scholarship.
What?
Yeah. Can you believe?
Well, anyway, so I was reading comments on our last episode and someone was like, I recognize that from Project Runway.
And I literally, Trevi was like, wait, what?
I
and
didn't
I
even
literally
know about
go, my
this.
past is haunting me.
What, you were on Project Runway? That's a reality show, right?
I was on season 17. It was literally humiliating. And like, okay, we're going to talk about reality TV today because we both had experiences with it.
We did.
It was in 2019. So it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, mine was 2012.
But like, oh my gosh, anytime that people bring it up, I always change the subject. And I'm like, oh
Really?
yeah, I'm like, my foot hurts. I gotta go. Like, cause it
Not
was so
my
embarrassing.
foot
Like, but I'm like, it's been a while and like, you can relate to the reality TV. So like, let's talk about it today.
So I just want to kind of know what that experience was like and why do you feel
It's so funny that you don't know it.
No, I don't. Why do you feel so ill about this?
So it's funny. I rewatched the episode today because I was on a bunch of episodes, but I rewatched.
Wait, you were?
Yeah, I was on like.
Not you being a star.
Yeah, I was on a bunch of episodes and I rewatched the one that I'm most embarrassed about today because I knew we were going to talk about it, and I was like cringing the whole time. Basically, it was like the first like big gig that I booked, and I was so excited, and I was one of like 3 plus size models on the show.
Okay.
But one of the 3 got eliminated the first round, so it was just me and this other girl named Asia who was like gorgeous, had such a good walk. Like I didn't have a good walk, but like whatever. They just like kind of, I loved a lot of the designers, but they kind of dogged me a lot. And so this one episode is like the one I want to talk about because it was the one that was like trending on Twitter and stuff. So
wait, you trended on Twitter?
It trended on Twitter.
Okay.
So it was an episode called All the Rage, and they had to design us in like animal prints. So literally, I thought of you because they start with like the designers getting their models for the episode, and like they never wanted the plus size models. Like they made it very clear. They were like, oh, damn it. And so my designer got me, and she literally goes, 12, 14 model. Oh, and she has size 12, 13 shoes. And then it puts a picture of me on the screen and it says shoe size 12, 13. That's a lie. I'm a size 11. First of all. So that, like, I remember that was in the first 10 minutes of the episode, and I was watching it with my friend at the time, and we looked at each other like, wait. Am I about to get dogged on this episode?
That's crazy.
And I was.
They dogged you hard?
It gets so much worse.
It's so bad. Like the way that they edit this and don't tell you. But
also, I like lived it, and I could feel how much she didn't like me.
Really?
During the episode. So she like was talking about how her outfit, like she can't do what she wants to do because she has a plus size girl, and then she's like putting the outfit on me, and she's just like giving me so much attitude. She's telling me my walk isn't good. She's like, go practice it at home, and just like shading me. And then in the episode, someone's like, yeah, I don't think she's gonna have any patience for her model. And I was like, okay, like I suck, I get it. And then I get on the runway. I'm like in her design, and I like liked her design.
Okay.
But like everyone hated it. And I walk down the runway, and she goes to a designer. She goes, that girl does not have a good walk.
No.
And then the other designer goes, she doesn't walk, she gallops.
No.
Yeah. And I was like, me and my friend, I
That
remember
aired
we're
on
watching
national
this.
television?
And it was so embarrassing. I was like, because already models, like, it's so hard to get taken seriously as a model. And then, like, a plus size model, I was like, oh my God, this sucks. Like, I was so mad that I even did the show. And then after it, we're like doing the deliberation. Do you know who Brandon Maxwell is?
I do. Yeah.
So he was on the panel and she was telling him how she was like, I had this whole design planned, but then I found out that I had a curvy model, and so I couldn't do the design that I wanted. And he literally said to her, and she's saying this, and the whole time I'm like, is she saying this right now? Like, I can't believe it. She's like, when I found out I had this like model, like they literally acted like it was my 600-pound life. Like they needed a crane to get me onto the runway. Like I was like, I'm big. I'm not that big. But anyways,
you are not at all.
Like they literally acted.
I know. I hate that. Like that's the whole like they have to like separate everyone into like weight category. Like you're not.
And also, if you're a designer, you should be able to make clothing for all shapes and sizes, like bare minimum.
Yeah.
And then, so anyway, she's like, yeah, I couldn't do what I wanted to do with my design because of my model. And Brandon Maxwell was literally like, the way you just talked was so disrespectful towards your model.
Oh, he backed you up?
Yeah, he backed me up. He was like, she's standing right there and like, you're supposed to make her feel confident and like, then what's going on here? And I just remember I was just standing there and then she got eliminated.
Stupid.
No.
No.
Chill. It was so embarrassing. Like, it was so, I was just like, I hate that aired. I hate that it was like ever on television. It was
Character
just like,
development though.
yeah, but I was just like, damn, like, I feel like everyone's like always putting plus size models down. Like, you know who Paloma Elsesser is?
No.
She
Fabulous name though.
She just won Model of the Year. And everyone is dogging her right now.
Why?
She's short and like plus size. And so it's like, y'all are just mad that she's not skinny and tall.
Right.
Like, just say, like, she serves look. She's been everywhere. Like, you literally just hate to see people model that aren't this. And like, everyone's mad about Victoria's Secret now because they're like having new models.
Say it.
And I'm like, just say it. Like, you hate. Exactly. Like, you hate trans people. You hate people that aren't skinny. I'm so like, let's talk about it or let's not. But anyways, yeah, character development, really embarrassing. And I never rewatch it.
Everyone Google it right now. No, I'm going to have to watch it though. You do know that. You see me every week with a new version of the same goddamn TikTok of me singing Sexy and I Know It. And I can't watch you.
No, because yours was iconic and not embarrassing. Let's talk about it.
What, X Factor?
Yeah.
I talk about it so much. But like, nary a care.
But like, nary a care and like, let's talk about the nitty and the gritty.
I know. I feel like I wonder if there's like moments that I haven't spoken about.
Have you talked to, so you talked a little bit about how they tried to like sabotage you and you were like, no.
Well, I think it's just a running theory, right? Like
they did. They tried to set my girl up.
I came everywhere. No, I came to the cattle call auditions in San Francisco. I flew out there, waited with like 20,000 people. Like they didn't.
Oh, miserable.
People thought that they found my YouTube videos and reached out for me to like privately audition. Like that is not the tea.
That would have been so nice.
So, well, I know, but I think it makes the story honestly a lot funnier. So I'm like going there. We're like waiting like 9-10 hours to just get in front of the first person. And imagine like an arena and all the contestants are waiting in the arena seats, and on the actual like arena floor, like where the stage would be, it's just like 100 booths of people who judge you to see if you get to the next round. And it's like there's 100 different people that you could go to, and you don't know which one you're going to, and someone could be in a bad mood. You don't just go in front of Britney Spears and Demi Lovato and Simon Cowell and just be like, hey y'all, I'm here to sing. Like it's not it's not like that. So I go into my first booth. I gigged and gagged her. I sang Part of Me by Katy Perry. She's like, that one. And she goes, next round, hands me a little ticket. I go, sloy.
You say, I already knew that.
My mom's like, yeah, and I low-key did, because I ate that one up.
I know you
Go
did.
to the second round. I do it again. Sloyd.
Sloyd.
And then I go to the final round. The third round is in front of the executive producers. They're asking me about my life. And they're like, what do you do? Not like, what do you do? I was fucking 13.
Right.
They're like, what are your hobbies? Are you in school? Yada, yada, yada. But I answered all the questions as thoroughly and as authentically as I could. And I was talking about my YouTube channel. I'm like, I just have a passion for singing and making content for people and yada, yada, yada. I sang for them. They don't give you the answer right there for that round. You like hear 3 weeks later or something. They find my YouTube channel. They call me. They go, first of all, you made it to the live shows. Second of all, we found your YouTube channel and we love the videos of you dancing in the Apple Store.
Oh my gosh.
And they found one of the videos of me dancing and it was To Sexy and I Know It because that was a popular song at the time.
Uh-huh.
That's not, I came in there singing, this is the part of me. Like giving emotional, inspirational pop. I was like, I want to be a pop star. I want to give inspiration. I want to give I want to give it. I want to give artists. And they were like, yeah, so all of your plans to do that, scrap it. And they're like, yeah, so you're singing Sexy and I Know. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I remember this being me auditioning.
I know, literally.
Not you.
Not at all.
I was like, okay, I don't really know how to do this. I go to my vocal coach the next day and I was like, okay, I need to like find a way to do this in a Broadway sort of way. And I've said this, I've told the story a billion times, but I think we're going to get the juicy inside scoop because this is my show.
Period.
This is my fucking show.
This is
the part of me.
Yeah.
So we come up with a Broadway version. They told me I could come in with 2 songs, so I did have part of me there just in case. So we produce it. We come up with like a basic sound for it. But most of the stuff that I did on stage, I kind of freehanded it. Like I winged it.
Really?
Yeah. Like the whole like body, girl, look at that body.
Oh my god.
Like that came out of me randomly.
Natural.
Like I think
She's
that
a
we just
natural.
kind of established the notes that I should be hitting. I go to the live auditions in San Francisco, where all the judges are there, and I'm like, you know what? These motherfuckers, I'm gonna sing the Katy Perry one first, and I go up. Well, hold up. I'm there. I'm one of the first people to audition.
Scary.
I know, but that means like they are like freshly there. They're in a good mood.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Right? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of... I was so tired. I think I did not sleep the night before.
How could you?
How could you? I'm like in front of my idols.
Yeah.
Brittany,
crazy.
Demi.
Crazy.
And I was a 13-year-old obsessed with pop music, so I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, this is insane.
Uh-huh.
Didn't sleep. I told my mom, like, I was like, I need caffeine. I wasn't a huge caffeine kid at all. And she's like, all right. She gives me a few of these like caffeine jelly beans that she normally gives me. They're like pretty low dose and they like would pick me up normally. That's so stage mom behavior. It's
I
like,
know.
here, honey, have your jelly beans. But they weren't working. So I go, we're going to need to step it up. She goes to the store. She goes to 7-Eleven and comes back with a 5-hour energy.
Do those
5-hour
work?
energy. Well, hold up.
Oh, yeah.
As a 13-year-old, I chugged the 5-hour energy and I didn't know what to expect. I was
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
I was a little.
You're patoit.
I was a patoit blind.
Yeah.
I literally thought I was gonna die.
No.
So I had an entire like meltdown. It turned into an anxiety attack. I couldn't move my arms. Then the anxiety made me feel like I was paralyzed. They eventually called my name in the middle of me having this breakdown.
Stop it.
I look at the producers. I go, I cannot do this right now. I just cannot do it. And I'm so sorry. Can you please like try to move me until I'm better? And if not, like I can't embarrass myself. I was not well. Like everything
Oh
was
my
shaking. Like I
gosh.
think I actually like my whole like I couldn't move my arms. Like it was so weird. And people are starting to notice that I'm having this like this attack, this freak out. I don't even know what to call it. And I was so dehydrated too that I think I fainted. I don't remember
Oh my god.
at all, but it was not, I was passing out. It was a whole deal. The lack of empathy that
I
came
bet.
from the producers.
Yeah.
As soon as people found out that I was not well, there was 4 cameras filming the entire thing, the entire time. They call in the ambulance, they call in the EMTs, they're filming the EMTs, they're filming my mom like freaking out. They're filming everything and we're like trying to like figure out what's wrong with me, they look to my mom, and I'll never forget them saying this. They go, "Hey, Mom, look a little bit more concerned." I know.
Bitch,
like,
die.
her baby is literally sitting there like, you don't know what's happening. She didn't know what was happening to me.
That's
I didn't
so
either.
messed
Can you
up.
imagine just be like, look a little bit more concerned, Mom.
Because the talent's literally not human to them.
So, they filmed the entire thing, and honestly, it was a blessing and a curse, because that means that they made an entire 25-minute segment about me. They made an entire 25-minute segment.
Yes.
They put me as the cliffhanger as one of the episodes and led me into the next one. So I was in my audition was split into 2 episodes.
It
was a whole, it was a gag galore.
I mean, it's so embarrassing, but like same with me. Like,
No, it was worth it because
it's embarrassing, but it gives you airtime.
yeah, it was this huge buildup of like, when is this kid gonna go on? And you could like, they put in the producers like talking. They're like, "Where's Trevi Moran? Where's Trevi Moran?" And then they're like telling Simon Cowell, they're like, "Trevi is ill," and he's like, "What has happened?"
He's like, I don't give a fuck.
No, he was really nice. He's like, "Well,
Oh.
I don't know. We're gonna have to reschedule."
Why is he hot? Okay, go on.
No, because literally, they find a time for me to reschedule like towards the end of the day, like 7 hours later. So 5 hours after the 5-hour energy.
Oh, great.
I was chilling. I was
You're
chill.
chilling. Were you
and-
crashing?
No, I wasn't crashing. I think I was just starting to feel normal again.
Okay.
It was a lot of caffeine for a 12, 13-year-old little... Well, for a little one.
Yeah, little one.
And I finally just muster it up. And I go on. I start singing Part of Me by Katy Perry.
Mm-hmm.
And Simon just puts his hand up. He's like, no.
He said no?
He goes, "You're off key. You're off the beat. Can you hear yourself?" And I thought I sounded okay. I actually thought I sounded great. And I think they really just didn't give a rat's ass about the other song. They just wanted to hear Sexy and I Know It. Because one thing about me, I'm not off beat.
Never.
Sometimes off key.
Yeah.
As every singer is.
Yeah.
But I'm never going to be off beat.
Yeah. 100%.
So, liar! I go, well, I do have another song. He's like, I would love to hear it.
Sure you would, pervert.
What?
Okay, I don't know why I'm going so hard. Okay, go on.
So I started singing Sexy and I Know It. You know, the video that everyone's saying.
Sexy and I know it.
No, I do the Sexy and I Know It gag and gag. And I gagged the audience. And
Gagged them.
I don't know, let me ask the audience. You don't know that video.
I don't know
damn
any
it.
of the videos you ever reference.
All right, I'm sorry. But yeah, I do it. Got a standing ovation in an arena, which is insane. Hope it happens again.
Okay, well, it will.
No, because it literally will.
We literally have a live audience. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, actually. So it was crazy. It was nuts. I mean, all 4 judges said yeah.
Did you black out like while
Yeah,
you were doing it?
I talked about this on Canceled. Like, I don't remember it
Yeah.
like at all. So I'm like, I'll remember little bits and pieces. I have the video to remember,
Yeah.
but a
And
lot
it's
of
always
my,
on your FYP.
right. It actually came on my FYP today. I had another
Yeah,
account
it comes on
posted
mine
it.
every day. I'm like, I see this bitch.
There's
time.
another one that was posted this week. Already has 1 million likes. I'm like, can you guys stop?
Yo,
You've
what?
all seen it. You've all seen it. Like, stop.
But you love it. You're not like embarrassed by
I
it.
don't when all the comments are like,
Like what?
I don't know. It's just uncomfortable for me, like trying to like transition and move on with my
Yeah.
life. And everyone's like, "Fuck, love this fucking little bro." I'm like, little bro is crazy.
Yeah, no.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
get it right.
So it's like the fact that that was this is
Nuts.
nuts. But it's giving transformation.
It really is.
But at the end of the day, it happened. And it was an experience, maybe one that I don't remember, but it was an experience for sure. I do remember though, after the performance, they took me back for like a 4-hour psychological exam to make sure I was okay to be on the show, to like take me to the next rounds. And I was
What
so
did it
tired.
consist of?
Tests, talking about your psychological health, interviewing with a therapist. I thought I was going to get initiated into the Illuminati. I was so scared because I was like so deep in Illuminati conspiracies back then. I go into the bathroom and go, God, please, I promise, if they try to make me sell my soul to the devil.
No.
And I'm so sorry. I want to stand by you. And if I tell them that I'm lying, please. Literally thought they were going to initiate me into the Illuminati. The back room was so scary, like with the therapist. Like, you think you're at an arena, like backstage. It's like quiet room with a therapist and there's a whole arena outside. It's like it was such a dystopian type feeling. And I remember when we get to the written test part, crazy that I had to do a written test for
Crazy.
X Factor.
Well, they're trying to save their asses.
Just in case I'm like a lunatic.
You are.
Shocker, I am.
Yeah.
But I get so fucking bored and annoyed that I start checking off the fucking boxes. I'm not even knowing what they say. I get a call a week later from the show mental health specialist.
But
And
they
calls
have one of those?
yeah, they call my mom. And he goes, so Trevi checked off a few times on the, on the written test that she persistently sees ghosts.
No.
And it was just because I was just checking.
Oh my God.
And then one of the questions was like, I see spirits, I see ghosts, I see things that aren't there. And
This is
and I
nuts.
hop on the phone. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was just so fucking bored that I was just checking off things. It's just so funny that someone went through this 500 fucking question exam for this show. Out of all the contestants, goes, so tell me more about Trevi seeing these.
Oh
figures."
my God.
How insane and hilarious is that?
Wait, so like what would they do if you were actually seeing ghosts? Like that's what I need to know. They
Probably
just like,
not have me on the show.
oh, I'm thinking they're like good people.
Liability.
And they're gonna like recommend a psychiatrist and try to help you.
Well, then that would be the Illuminati.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you talk to like Brittany or Demi?
Only when they were on stage.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you didn't like meet them?
I mean, we went to Miami for boot camp. Miami was crazy.
boot camp.
Boot camp was the second round.
Tell me.
They gave me a 90s song. They told me I could do a 90s song or a popular song, and I chose Say My Name by Destiny's Child because it was late 90s,
That's so good.
and Starships by Nicki Minaj.
A
And I
classic.
did Starships by Nicki Minaj because I was like, okay, if they're going to love this whole pop thing that I'm doing, this whole pop Broadway thing that I'm doing, like I might as well keep up the brand. And I don't wish I did anything different, but I had the freedom to choose. I did Starships. I tanked.
Really?
I think I was very nervous. Also, just like,
That's a hard song to do.
it was a hard song, and I remember it cut to like this. I remember during boot camp, it cut to this clip of Normani looking at me like this,
No.
like the Normani, our like little 13-year-old asses, and I tanked, and that's just the
You
truth.
tanked Starship.
And sometimes you tank, but if I sang "Say My Name," I know I would have tore the house down boots. I was just so. I don't know why. I don't know why I chose that.
You know what? It got you where you were today.
I do think that my moment on that show was iconic,
yeah. I mean,
And-
clearly.
and I just
Still
who cares
popping
if
up.
I tanked.
No, and
Still
you
have a
know
career.
what?
We both still have a fucking slay ass career. So
And it's
like,
really good that you did Starships because do you remember that time that guy tweeted being like, I was about to end my life and I had a really sad playlist coming on and then Starships came on and I decided not to end my life.
no, but that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. All right, so the unnamed segment where we give you advice is now gonna start.
About damn time.
I posted on my IG. If you guys have any deep shit that you're going through that you need advice on, let me know.
We're here for you.
All right. I'm just going to pick random ones. There's
Okay.
a lot. Why do I keep getting hemorrhoids? I can't give up anal.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm not.
Girl, put down the anal. Oh my God. Like, I never had hemorrhoids, but I did have a fissure. And let me tell you something.
Did.
You just got to put preparation H up there and just not have anything else.
Also, I feel like that's like a lube issue, right? Like if there's not enough lubrication.
Yeah, but like
There's the
having
rub-
anal while having hemorrhoids sounds so painful.
Well, I think the hemorrhoids are because of the anal. So it's like let it heal. Use a lot of lube.
Use a little lube. Yeah, just like take a break.
Yeah. Take
Yeah,
a break.
just take a break.
Someone said, "Can we get more tea about Kate dating a woman?" That's not even advice.
It was my longest relationship ever.
Really?
Yeah, a year.
Whoa.
And she was like the person I'm most proud of dating. Like, and all of my friends are like, she was the best person you ever dated. And the only person I'm like not embarrassed about. No
Really?
shade.
Wow.
But like, I mean, I don't really like relate to straight men. Like, I just can't
Right.
get like deep with them emotionally. But she was
Yeah.
like my best friend.
I fucking love that.
Yeah, but you know.
We should dive deeper into that in a future episode. Like,
But that's
like,
the tea on me dating women.
love that.
I miss you. What? Cut that out.
Okay, so this person wants advice on this. I had the best apartment ever for only $800 a month, but then I started f***ing my landlord.
Wouldn't that help you?
No, because it's giving $600.
Yeah, like
200
use
once a
that
month.
leverage.
Wait, that's literally degrading.
Yeah. Also 200.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
Come on now. It should be free.
It should
the
be-
rent wait, okay, yeah. Why are you paying 800? Your rent should be absolutely free.
yeah.
What are you talking like
I don't know.
threaten your landlord.
No, it's giving blackmail.
Yeah, like why haven't you done that yet?
Wait, that's.
Is that bad?
I don't know.
Walk it off. No, but you should be getting free rent. Like bare minimum.
Yeah.
You don't have to threaten
Blackmail
him.
or not.
Yeah.
It's if he's hot and you like him and y'all have a good thing going,
Yeah.
maybe bring it up.
Or like when he's about to bust, stop
I love free shit.
and be like, I'm not gonna let you come until you at least shave off 400.
Ooh, like edge him.
Yeah, edge him.
Yeah, you want to come? Make it lower. Make that. fucking
What?
lower.
What is he?
Yeah,
You have a
tiny
knife?
dick.
Oh.
She's just stabbing him. So that's our advice.
Yeah. So you're welcome.
How do I avoid fuckboys in LA? And this was sent in by a very famous person.
God, I mean, don't go on reality TV. But
Oh, the person who asked that probably already. Well, she definitely already did that. So, I think that's our first lesson. Don't go on reality TV.
okay, so how to avoid boys in LA?
Maybe don't go to Barney's.
Don't go to Barney's Beatery.
Some of them are good though. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them have substance, but it's like
Who?
some of them
Really?
yet to meet them.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, my first thought was like, don't go for the tall, conventionally attractive guy. But guess
Always
what?
do it.
No, but guess what? When you go for the short uglies like I do, okay, that uglies is crazy. When you go for the short men that like not a lot of women are like go for, like I do, they're still fuckboys. So it actually doesn't matter what they look like.
My advice is older crowds, in classier spaces. So, like,
Don't do older, but also don't
no,
do
like
younger.
older, like 30s older, like for
Okay,
me,
so
going-
not my older, not like my
No.
ex's age. Okay.
No, like even like 30s, mid 30s. It's like I'm so into that right now. Well,
It's
just
a
like
hot
not-
age.
It's a hot age because it's like I don't know. They already did their 20s where they like fucked everything that breathes, and
They're still doing that.
they're still doing that because they're men. But it's like I don't know, someone with a little bit more wisdom, maturity, somewhere with an older space, someone in a older crowd, like where they all hang out, wherever that may be. I don't know, like a hotel bar.
Yeah, and like maybe instead of Raya, go on like Match.com or eHarmony.
Like no, because literally, where's our brand deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, or just like change your dating apps to like not LA, like a city outside of LA.
And avoid anyone in entertainment, unless they're like a producer. But don't do like the talent.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, that varies, right? Because I'm
No,
I'm
stick by
talent,
that.
and I'm
It's different for women. Like we're okay.
oh, we're safe.
Yeah, but like we're safe. But like the men, the male models, the male.
Well, those
like,
are, yeah.
just like avoid. Just you should go for like an orchardist.
The f- do you find one of those? NorCal?
Yeah, like go for someone that like works in the leaves.
Who never leaves?
Yeah, who never leaves.
Works for the leaves, they never leave. I guess also my advice is like don't meet men at night.
Yes,
Like
don't meet men
maybe
at night.
like a gym moment.
Yeah.
I know that like a lot of fuckboys go to the gym, but it's like a daytime. Maybe it's a proven fact that sex drive is lower during the daytime.
Yeah, it probably is. The daytime is not horny. Go to the gym at like early morning because
Yeah.
that's where the men that like take their shit seriously and aren't fucking around go.
Yeah.
That's the time they go.
Or like I don't know what other social things are during the day, like maybe like the farmers market.
yeah, farmers market.
An AA meeting.
Go to an AA meeting. Doesn't matter if you're sober or not. A funeral. No.
Your coworkers.
Yeah, do that.
I wish
Definitely
I
do
had that experience where I was.
No, you don't. It's probably the worst thing ever.
Oh.
It's so embarrassing.
Oh.
Especially when you like slap him at the happy hour in front of everyone. And then
Slappy
start
hour.
making out with him. Slappy hour.
Well, yeah. Next question.
Do your best.
Yeah, do your best. I've been in love with my best friend for years and I've never gotten over it. He's taken. I have been in this situation.
Oh, okay. Give us some insight.
It took me transitioning to get over him. So just transition. No, it did though. It took me doing a huge thing for myself that I was very scared to do. I had a wall built up behind this thing. And I think once I broke through that wall and did this huge thing for myself, I started living more authentically myself and seeing the outside and the different options of the world. So I guess taking away with that for this person's situation, I don't know this person or their life, is like maybe there's a wall built up of like you exploring other people because of something internally that could be happening. I'm not trying to be a psychologist, but I literally am one.
Yeah, you are.
Do something massive for yourself that's going to affect you positively in the long run, whether that may be exercising, whether that may be signing up for an art class, whether that may be coming out. I don't know, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be what I did. Obviously, I'm not telling you to fucking transition, but do something massive for yourself. Get drunk.
Get drunk.
Go have fun. We can
do ayahuasca.
Do it for.
Yeah.
Go to Peru.
Right.
Go into fucking psychosis, and you're
Why
gonna
not?
be done.
And then you'll be over it. But I'll say, like, I'll give you some tough love right now. Like, continuously liking someone that doesn't like you back, like, is an act of self-betrayal.
It's an act of self-harm.
It's an act of self-harm, and it's like, you got to love yourself a little bit more. We got to raise that self-esteem. That's what you got to focus on. Just raising self-esteem. Like, you deserve to be with someone and like someone that likes you back.
I agree. I think the tough love is very important.
Tough love is important. I hate to hear it.
Hate to hear it. Love to say it.
Who's going to be more real with you than us?
Exactly. I cannot figure out what I want to do with my life, and I feel like I'm letting myself and my family down.
Like, let me take it away.
Been there.
I feel like a lot of people feel this way because of like social media, and we're just comparing ourselves all the time. Like, maybe do a social media detox.
Well, also it's like family traditions.
Yeah. Your family like probably wants you to be a lawyer or a doctor.
That's what I'm saying. And it's hard
like,
to live up to those expectations.
Yeah, that was never in the cards for me. My family wanted me to do that shit too.
As soon as I was on X Factor at 13 years old, I'm like, y'all motherfuckers got to know that I'm doing this my way.
As soon as I took one biology class, I was like, never again. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah, I cheat on every test. I don't care.
Just do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, do
I'm
what you
sorry
wanna
if it
do.
pisses people off, and I'm sorry if it's scary.
Yeah.
But this is your life, and this is the only one that you have. So for you to do it with other people in mind and you scared of what other people think, it's like you're not living your life to the fullest. And
Correct.
I think that that's something that's you're gonna realize over time. But who's gonna be real with you but us?
Exactly.
We're so manipulated.
I know.
Nobody else
We're
is going.
literally right.
How do I deal with being around people who drink and do drugs when I'm sober? I'm currently 4 years.
Oh my God, me too.
Slay. We're both great at
I
this.
mean, yeah.
Have you been around people that do drugs in front of you?
Yeah, in early sobriety. And I was just like, I mean, I remember I went to a party and I saw a guy I was obsessed with and he was doing alone in the bathroom and I was like, oh.
You're like, I'll see you in a year.
Yeah. I was just like,
At the meeting.
this is just like gross. But I feel like you have more experience. Like, I'm never out.
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said it before. I put it in a box. I can't accept it. I know if I go back to it, I will ruin my life. So it's not worth it for me. I have
an
to.
option.
It's not my life. It's theirs. I'm just watching it. It's also just exposure therapy, and I've said that a million times. I think the more you see shit that might shock you, the more desensitized you'll get.
Yeah. And maybe like try to do other things besides going out if it like makes you that upset, you know?
No, literally.
Just
'cause I
like
need
try to stay
learn.
away from it as much as you want.
Yeah, if it really makes you uncomfortable and you can't like put that in a box. I know my advice was very shit. Yours is more realistic.
No,
Like
yours
step
is
away
good.
from it.
Yeah. Join like a sports league. I want to join a basketball team.
Just fucking do a pottery class.
Yeah, something cute like that. That's also how you can
They
meet
make
guys.
a Coke bullet.
Yeah.
They make like a
Really shot glasses.
a bowl.
Yeah.
Shot glasses. That's funny.
Love
Wow, that took me a
weed.
second. Wow,
Yeah.
shot glasses is the most realistic.
Yeah.
An ayahuasca bowl.
Yeah.
Oh.
So spiritual.
How do I not compare myself to everybody else in the room? Let's be realistic.
You're going to.
You're going to.
But I feel like it's just like the human experience. It's just
Yeah.
comparing yourselves to people. It's just like you can't let it affect you.
Yeah,
And that's what's hard.
I think what it is you have to accept that it's going to happen, and what you do with it next is the part that it needs to be dealt with. Like there needs to be, like, what do you do when you see someone that has a more snatched waist than you, better makeup than you, a better boyfriend than you? Don't try to match it.
Yeah.
That's
no.
my only advice. Don't try to match it because
You don't even know their life. Like,
But it's also you will lose yourself.
oh yeah, 100%.
You will lose yourself if you
Yeah.
try to become somebody that you're so jealous of. Sure, you might get the waist and you might learn the makeup, you might get the hot boyfriend, but when you're 30, you look in the mirror and go, I don't know who the fuck I am. So do what you love to do and know that that's going to happen. Breathe through it. Listen to some good songs. Listen to some good music. And live your life. And the more authentic that you are, the things that you want, they're going to come rolling in.
Yeah.
Because what is attractive to people is a authentic ass person.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I really struggled with this for a while,
Me
like,
too.
because I was this height in like 6th grade, so I like accepted that when
6th grade.
when I walked into the room, I was gonna be the biggest bitch like 9 times out of 10, and just living in acceptance. Like, obviously, I wanted to look like Kendall Jenner, have her body for like a really long time growing up, and just being, I could lose all the weight in the world, and I still would never have her body because we just like have a different like bone structure, and just like
Right.
living in acceptance, and it takes a while. And like not every day is perfect, but you are special, and there's so much more than to you than the way you look. You are yourself, and that's
You'll
so
never be
fucking
anybody
cool.
else.
Yeah,
as
you
much
are,
as you try.
like, it's so cool that you are you and you are different. Like, not to sound corny as, but it's true.
It is. So, no, that's not.
You're
corny.
special.
That'll literally give me chills. Not kidding. That was a great way. I think that was a good advice.
Yeah.
We did a little bit better this time.
Thank God.
I know.
We didn't tell anyone to drink. Wait, did
I
we?
did.
Oh, okay.
I said you should go get drunk. Do it
Oh,
for
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Roll the clip.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? This is, like I said, the last episode of the year. So
Thank
before we shut this shit down, we're gonna talk about our New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
Number 1, I started and I'm doing okay, but I want to be more consistent. I want to exercise more, and I think that that's like a basic one. I want to write as many fucking songs as I can. I want to finish my album. I want to fall in love. I don't know if that's necessarily like a resolution, but I think I am deserving of it, and I would like to think that I'm more ready than I've been in a while. But I'm gonna let it come to me. And I want to use my intelligence more.
Okay.
I don't want to use like a lot of, and this is external validation, but I've been getting a lot of compliments lately about my brain, like the way I speak or the way I, like, things that I say.
That's great.
And I think that that's something that I need to, like, I used to not trust my brain. I used to not be able to like think I could learn things or say things or share opinions. So it's like, I want to use my intelligence in a way. I want to master the piano. Like, I could, if I put my mind to it, I have it all up there. I'm not dumb.
Not at all.
Like, I want to use it in as many ways as I can to amplify myself morally, spiritually, career-wise.
Yes. That's inspirational.
Thanks. Fucking cunt.
I'm gonna take a fat break from dating. I want to get my instructor's license and be a Pilates instructor. And I want to grow social media following.
You're gonna kill it.
And I want to keep doing this with you.
I think our goal should be like, we should. So I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, like 1 episode a week.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be ideal, but it's
That's
a
bare
lot
minimum.
of fucking work. I want more external help. Like, I think we once we get our real groove going, like,
Yeah.
I think we should settle on a network.
Oh yeah, that's
a
a
great
goal.
goal.
And yeah, I want to read more, and I want to, God, I think just like continue just feeling happy and being happy. And I want to heal my relationship with men this year.
Yeah.
Like, as funny as it is talking about like, I hate men. it like really does disturb my peace. And I
Yeah.
really just want to like lift my resentment and like acknowledge that there are good men in the world. And I don't want to project bad experiences on all men.
Yeah, I know lots of great men.
Well, I don't, but
Yeah, I don't-
I'm looking forward to meeting maybe a good one this year.
Nary a good one.
Nary a good man.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
All right, guys, we love you very much.
Love you.
And we will see you in the new year.
We got your back.
And guys, we are not going to be posting next week. We're going to be taking a New Year's little break, but we will be back right after. We love you.
Love you.
Bye.